Hey everyone, StudiousToe here. Welcome to the Bagel Nation today. We're playing this war of mine, so let's get to it. Last night we scavenged and just went to our stockpile. Had a pretty basic second night of scavenging. We'll see how well Anton did. He had a weapon, so we probably, at this point, we're looking at getting raided. But, yep, we got raided. Did we lose anything? Sorry for the loudness of that. Disappointment. They stole 3 food and 5 water. That's very devastating. That is kind of the worst. That's as bad probably as we could have of a takeaway as we could have had. Do we have enough water even to cook at this point? Get a filter started. I don't think we have enough water. Where's our... We have 6. Okay, so we were okay on water because we've been doing good with. So we've got 1 day of food left. We could go back to the Runa Block of Flats tomorrow and get a single food. We need to make 2 fuel. We could go back and get a single raw food. That's pretty terrible. I thought we would do a little better since we had weapons available to Anton on guard. But Anton, go ahead and get started on that 2 food. Man, that's a huge blow for us tonight. Get started on that, and then we'll finish collecting stuff in our house after we eat, and then send everybody to bed, I guess. So you hurry up and eat. I don't know why 2 people can't eat at the same time. I realize that that's probably a small price to pay in exchange for, actually, come over here first, for tools being able to teleport through the map. Just whoever needs them gets them. We'll come up here since we've already started that. I should sleep off the last night. Yeah, we'll let you in a minute, Anton. Medicine, cool. And we'll come over here, get you started on this. It's much easier with my shovel. Yep, sure is, buddy. Sure is. No. I do that too often. Well, while you're here, we're going to go ahead and talk to this trader. Trader Joe. I assume it's a trader. Might be a traitor with a T instead of a D. And other spelling distinctions, of course. Hi, I have some good news. You won't believe it, but some charity organization was handing out food in the market square. I thought they'd given up on us. I took as much as they would give before Granzi mortars started firing, and everyone had to run for cover. I was lucky enough to have made it. I can give you 3 canned food. That is wonderful. Yes, we will take that, obviously. God, I could help keep safe. That's. I guess that makes up for the 3... Was it 3 food we lost last night? 3 raw food at least. What are you doing? Did I do... I guess I clicked down here. You may have noticed by this point that I'm relatively bad at managing which character I'm actually sending to do things. The game needs to start reading my mind. I'm waiting for computers to get there. Yeah. Honestly, probably not all that far off. Not as far off as one might think. Nor as close as one might think. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know. Got some more raw food. That's okay. I mean, I assume that's just a dead rat died in the cabinet. And is that all we can really... Let's go ahead and get another filter going, make some water. I'm just going to keep up water for a while. It's always good to have water. And we'll see what's in here. Yeah. Could use some rest. Yep, I'm about to let you rest. Okay, we're doing decent on water. We're keeping up pretty well. Got the 3 canned food that we're probably going to have to dip into pretty soon. Is the radio thing the next thing we need to make? We'll go ahead and make a radio. How about that? Then we put it in here. I like to have it. That's kind of out of the way. There's space here, game. Look, I want to place it here. We'll place it up here. We'll place everything in different spots for a change. Yeah, Sveta, we're gonna have you make that and then go to sleep. Looks like you might have just enough time to sleep off. last night before heading out again. Maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna want to upgrade our house pretty quickly. I don't know if that was I assumed the game was just being brutal because of RNG, but that was a very rough first raid. Let's go ahead and listen to the radio while we're at it. Upcoming days should be nice and warm. Classical music. Cigarettes and tobacco are hard to come by. Tragic incident. This morning a mortar shell exploded in the marketplace, killing over 60 people and wounding many more. I think the person who brought us food told us about that. Music, and leave that there. Okay, come get to bed, Zeta. Yeah. Brutal night last night with that raid. Like, I'm still not too happy about it. We sort of have recovered, but the water isn't that big a deal at this point. It's essentially just wasting components. We've got a good supply of components going, but is there anything else we really need to do today? Because we'll get a little bit of time with Anton. Looks like we've finished gathering everything from inside our house. Am I wrong about that? I don't think so. We might want to get an axe going and chop up some of our luxury items. Even a bed, honestly, we could deal. I mean, presumably we might get another person. But we'll probably want to chop up our chairs at some point. We could chop up one bed, since we can just have them both sleep during the day using a single bed. I think we're going to go ahead and just end the day. We're not going to get anything else much done at this point. Oh, enough sleeping. Well, so that is still tired. I guess he didn't get to sleep enough. Just for the heck of it, we'll have Anton scavenge tonight. We'll leave Sveta on guard. 32%. We still have a decent stockpile there. We could just go and do that again, but decrepit squat. Okay, I guess I didn't read the name of that before. We've had that. Caution. We'll go here. We'll try here, because there's usually some good stuff in this. I think sometimes it's called a school, sometimes it's called... It was a ruin before the war. Now, half the city looks like this. So I guess this will be our stockpile. Okay, water, sugar, parts. Just come down here. We don't seem to have to be, I don't think we'll have to be too sneaky here. But I think we'll be fine. All right. That's acceptable. I mean, we've already got a pretty good takeaway. We'll, of course, try and explore as much as we can. Before heading out, go ahead and dump everything out of our backpack. Wait, we didn't finish. Oh well, we'll start here and then move. And we'll need one more trip, I think, to get everything. Yep. So, good takeaway so far. We've got this nice stockpile here and over at the ruined block of flats for if we need to just come back and get some stuff easily one night without contest. I think I'm happy with how this is going so far. 3 things. Let's go ahead and just go back to our stockpile because we're going to have to run a little ways to get from wherever we end up going. It's a nice big map too, so I did not say to run. I know I've discovered that you can just right click and that's run instead of double clicking as I tend to do. Why is that the more direct path? Is there not a door there? I might have done something goofy. Okay, got those 8 things. Go ahead and run back to our stockpile. Well, I guess there isn't a door. That looks like a door and that looks like a door. Maybe just because we haven't been that way yet? Or maybe one of those doors is blocked. Those floors is docked. Part of the reason we're having such good stockpiles is because we can't carry much back with us at night. So that... Yeah, like, open these doors. Like, stop running down there. It's a waste of time and energy. Go ahead and start headed this way. And 6, we'll head up here. Yeah, it's a nice big map. Okay, we need a saw blade. And I guess that's a person. Are they dead? They look kind of lifeless. There's a hand icon on them. We might be able to loop around elsewhere without using a saw blade. Go ahead and... inconvenient stockpiles turn out to be convenient later, but not at the beginning, of course. This crappy backpack situation. I think it's crappy. I don't really like it. We'll come through here, actually. Why? Okay, that's blocked from the other side. Come back up here. No, have we gotten everything? We've gotten everything in here, this region here, so we'll come through here. Let's not slam the door. Let's see what this says. The letter says, Dearest Masha, I found shelter among the homeless. I am no longer a teacher or an artist. I am one of them now. There's not much food, so some of my friends already left us, but do not be worried. I, too, will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I've finished my painting. That's an interesting one. I have not gotten that one before. Pile of rubble that we can sift through. I assume that's a rat, not a person. Oh, wait, that might be a person, actually. Yeah, we picked up all that. Yeah, that's a person. Head back to our stockpile. Stockpile strats, yo! I might, for especially non-hostile levels, I might consider using something in here, like this general region, like that kind of concept, as a stockpile. Go ahead and... We've got all the components we could ever need, it seems. Yes, I know we would eventually run out of those components. Finish going through here. Is our only way into here through this homeless person? It's fine, just it's a little... They might not like me. Good evening, sir. Oh, hey. Very hungry. Could you help me? He only wants food. I assume this is just an exit. Yeah. Don't seem to be such a heartless man. Well, yeah, I would help you if I had infinite food. Hey man, we're all in the same boat. I guess, I don't know. Well, yeah, war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, we left something up here, it looks like. Because he's just chill with us being here, so... It's nice, non-hostile map. So we've got tons of stuff to come back to. It's getting late in the night. I don't think there's any real advantage to tearing that down for now. I'll die in a few days without food. Yeah, sorry, bro. I mean, I would help you if we had food. But clearly you've already eaten all the food that was here. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you won't bother me anymore. I don't know why I've suddenly just gotten so mad with this guy. I think that's a corpse. Can we get there? There's no holes. Okay, well, let's get back to our stockpile. We'll dump what's in our backpack now. And yeah, we gotta move, I know. It took a long time on this night. But we're good, we're good. So go ahead and drop everything we've got, and lots of wood, lots of components. Looks like that's what's going to be what we're taking away. We might take a stack of parts, I'm thinking. Just know that we have electrical parts here, tons of wood, tons of components. I think we'll take about this many, well, we'll get rid of one stack of components and then fill the rest out with wood. So mostly wood components. We've got sugar and water here also. Of course, that water, 4 water is worth 3 components. So taking a stack of 4 components is more valuable. So I think all in all, I'm happy. Let's run to the exit. Let's get out of here before it's too late. Anton is back. Hype. Ooh. Hype. Ooh. Ooh. Pardon my yawn. Pardon my squeaky chair as well. Need to grease it. Hello, look at all the stuff. We've been raided. Great. What did we lose tonight? Things they stole. 2. Ah! Oh. Okay, well, we're going to start. We're going to heavily be working on upgrades to our house. Do we need to I think we need to... Okay, well, you get to sleep. We'll get you fed in a minute. You're also hungry. You're also tired. Yeah. This has been a pretty brutal... The raids have been killing us. Usually the game, at least in my experience, gives you a little grace while you're working with an unupgraded house for the first few days. We need to upgrade our... I mean, I don't really see another option. Parts, that's not that bad of a takeaway. So I'm gonna do that because we need to get our house ready to be defended. See, oh, he's gonna be sad about the homeless man, isn't he? Yeah. Sorry, bro. Like, you couldn't have done anything. That's the game. I mean, you're allowed to feel bad, I guess, but sometimes it's like, I wish I had done something when there was nothing you could have done. Like, I mean, yeah. Anyway, it's a minor complaint, really. Start boarding things up. I think that's what we want to do. Board up will be made. Where is that going to put it? Up here. And we'll probably just send him to sleep. We're going to make some food. Stop. Run there. Run. Stop wasting my time with a broken promise. It's going to take him an hour to do that. Then we'll listen to the radio and send him to bed. Someone is at the door. All right. Well, sorry to make you do everything, Anton, but Sveta thinks he hasn't had enough sleep. Another marketplace shelling. Cigarettes and tobacco. Nice and warm days. Good. I don't think we have a heater. I assume we don't. I think you only start with one on a cold map. Let's make a deal. Well, hopefully we can get some food out of this. Could take canned food. It would cost you for almost nothing. Might be worth getting that while it's cheap. How are our weapon parts looking? We might want a knife. We could get rid of one of these, honestly. Do we not? Okay, we haven't picked up weapon parts at all yet, have we? Okay, with those we've left those behind every time. Just get everybody drunk, or at least a bit tipsy. Well, is this the only? That would be a decent takeaway. We have enough to make one food right now. Enough stuff. Does that have any vegetables? Vegetables would be pretty valuable. Let's see, about 3. Okay. I think at this point a shovel is less valuable than a crowbar. Wow, that's kind of terrible. We're probably gonna have to come down on our offer, but jewelry, that's, wow, that's a pretty big deal at this point. Okay. Let's see, what else can we get out of him then? We can get some components just to even the score. I think that'll be okay. It's not the worst trade. It's a little risky getting rid of our shovel. But also the weapon parts mean we can make a knife now. Need anything more? Anton, I guess go ahead and just get to sleep. I want you rested for tonight. Could have you cook so that Sveta can eat when he wakes up. No, we're gonna commit to sleeping. I'm sorry. I don't know if that has negative effects, just waking up and putting people to sleep repeatedly, but I assume that Sveta needs like 8 hours of sleep and Anton needs like 4. That seems to be somewhere in the neighborhood of how Sleeping Hood works. Sleeping Hood. Coined it. So, yeah, I know someone's at the door. Yep. So, it's really good when you only have 2 people and they're both sleeping at the same time because they have to be up at night. Makes for really interesting gameplay. Just get to sit there. I guess I could edit these segments out. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this out. All right, Sveta is up, and how's our water looking? I don't know why. We have higher priorities. Let's get cooking some of this raw food. We'll make 1 fuel and then make a food. Oh wait, we need 2? Oh, I forgot that you needed 2. Make 2, we could use these books. Because wood at this point is going to be a little more valuable since we're boarding up our house. But we've got plenty of wood available in our stockpiles elsewhere. Like a good sleep. Yeah, let's get you, go ahead and just start it on water. That's going to be a constant thing. It's always a safe bet to work on water. Although apparently it's not since it keeps getting stolen. You're hungry. Yeah, let's get you cooking. And get you working on the water, and that'll be the end of our day. Everybody's rested at the very least. And you're hungry. Just loves... What is this bio? Hope that man from the squad is okay. Maybe we should bring him some food. I would legitimately consider it if we had food to spare, but we've got 1 day of food as it is, so like at some point I might try a playthrough where I just make good person decisions. Have we listened today? Is it day 4? Yeah, we've already listened, so sorry about that. Yeah, we might try making good person decisions on a playthrough. Do some role playing. We could go back to the squat. We need wood. That might be our best bet. There's a lot of wood there. There's some wood there too at the ruined block of flats, I think. What do you think, boys and girls? Should we go to the decrepit squat or the ruined block of flats? I'm feeling the decrepit squat. We'll just go back, witness how badly this guy is doing. Let's not make that mistake. Scavenging, guard, leave someone to guard. Hopefully our reinforcements will help us a little bit. I really don't like when we lose stuff, especially when it's always food. Because food is pretty important, if I do say so myself. So we'll just go ahead and get our stockpile, and we'll probably prioritize wood over components. Like maybe go 5-3. I'm thinking maybe 6-2. We are a little low on components. We'll go ahead and get 3 stacks of, and I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Not a very exciting takeaway tonight, but important nonetheless. If you enjoyed this takeaway or anything else you've seen in the video, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. If you want to chat in the comments down below, leave a thought or mean rant that's surprisingly and gratuitously critical of Israel, leave a comment down below. I don't really know what that was. And subscribe if you want to see future content from me. It's the best way to keep in touch and to keep up with what is going on in my playthrough. Let's see what this guy is saying. Maybe some food. Oh, I don't really want to deal with that. Oh, but that's going to wrap it up. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your stay here in the Bagel Nation. Bye.